to the house, and I just wanted to make this quick live. Only need 5 minutes. Family, let's stop with making excuses. You know, David Chappelle's monologue, roasting Kanye West, roasting Kyrie Irving, roasting Hebrew to Negroes. There's nothing deep about it. He was wrong. He was wrong to joke about the man's mental health, to regurgitate this anti-Semitic uh, accusations, to say that uh, Kyrie Irving don't even believe the Holocaust exists, regurgitating the very talking points. Family, stop it. It's not that deep. He went on Saturday Night Live, right? The writers, the writers didn't want him on there. He went on Saturday Night Live, right? Go figure. Kanye in the situation with the guy, I can't remember his name, the Jewish guy, the Jewish comedian who was dating his ex-wife. He goes on there, and I just gave clips. Instead of you guys going to watch the full monologue, wanting to make it all deep and, oh, well, you know, he got subliminals. No, he is wrong. David Chappelle, he disappointed me tremendously. I can't rock with that. He's no different than Shaquille O'Neal. He's no different than Charles Barkley. David Chappelle is absolutely wrong. I commend him for taking the stands that he did about, not doing the stuff that he was doing in terms of with the Comedy Central. I was rocking with that, but I can't roll with this right here. And if you guys continue to make excuses, many of you guys still are traumatized from being in the church. Because many of you guys in the church, when you know that pastor is crooked, that pastor is doing all kinds of crazy stuff, many of you guys, that's pastor being pastor. And y'all taking that same spirit towards David Chappelle. Oh, he's a comedian. He taking some deep stuff. It's funny though. No, it's not funny. At the height of this situation of what's going on, you're gonna do a monologue perpetuating the accusations against Kanye West, perpetuating the accusations of Kyrie Irving, perpetuating, and even had to throw in jabs at the Hebrews to Negroes movie that I can guarantee you didn't watch. Come on, family. Come on, family. I don't care, comedian or not. What I saw there was a jester. If you want to deal with the comedians, the jester. To try to keep boss, try to keep the king from saying something that he's not supposed, they don't want him to say, whatever the case may be. That's the purpose of that jester, right? They clown around, do whatever it takes to keep the king happy. Man, we don't need none of that. We don't need none of that. And any one of you guys that's trying to justify his behavior, shame on you. Shame on you. He's completely wrong. He's completely wrong. There's no justifying what he did. He joked about his, the mental state of Kyrie. He did all that. He just perpetuated the allegations that is made towards him. So I'm gonna say this again, family. You guys can roll however you want to roll, but man, you guys don't understand wartime. You guys don't understand wartime. We are in wartime. We don't need to have people further perpetuating the attacks that's against us. Against us. I understand, yeah, all right, he went on Saturday Night Live, but to use that as an opportunity, it wasn't just a typical monologue. They gave him extended time. It was like a stand-up. I only gave snippets of it. He was up there for at least, I believe it's at least 10 minutes long. At least 10 minutes. You guys entitled to your opinions. No, he wasn't just taunting, as some of you guys may say, he's taunting the Ish community. No, it wasn't. He was, he was taking jabs at his own people. and basically saying, oh, Kanye, hey, if you want to stay in the clear, this is how you should handle the situation. Yes, boss, this is how you supposed to approach boss. No, I'm not rolling with that. I'm not looking at it in any type of any other way. I'm not saying anything. I'm not interpolating. I'm not forcing a narrative that's not there. He was flat out wrong, family. And none of you guys should be endorsing that. Man, forget all of that. Forget all of that. Forget all of that. To go at Kanye West, to go at Kyrie Irving, to go at, you know, Hebrews to Negroes, man, it's not good, family. It's not good. And when you guys say that, try to justify, some of you guys, I'm not saying all you guys, try to justify it, you don't understand wartime. You don't understand what it means to be in a war. We're so dumbed down, but this is a spiritual war that is going on right now. There's spiritual warfare going on right now. Why did he feel the need to continue to perpetuate something that Kanye West gave an answer to and apologized to? Why do we have to continue to perpetuate and continue to throw that thing around? Oh, he came out and said, hey, Nike won't do this to me. And not Nike, Adidas won't do this to me. And Adidas dumped it. Man, lose me with all of that. Lose me with all of that. In wartime, you don't see them doing that to their own people, but we always got to have our own people, the jester, to try to appease the king, to make sure the king is happy, to make sure the king don't say certain things that he may regret. Oh, we just gonna, hey, we're gonna just dance. Look, king. Look, king. Look, I'm going at my own people. Look, man, it was terrible. It was tasteless. And I rock with David Chapelle. He even said on Oprah years ago, right, explaining why he transitioned from Comedy Central and all. He said he was doing things that was funny, that was socially irresponsible. He was doing things for laughs, but not realizing that he was hurting his own people. And what does he do? He contradicted himself and did the very thing that he said he was aware, that was brought to his attention, made him think about, wait a minute, I'm doing things for laughs, that's socially irresponsible, and now he's doing that very thing for a laugh? No, if he wanted to say something, he don't have to give subliminals. Say what you have to say. If you want to say that, hey, you want to expose the game. You don't have to say it in laughter and throw your own people up under the bus. Come on, family. Come on, family. Anyway, it is what it is, family. Let me go ahead and get up out of here. Just wanted to do this quick live. That's why I uploaded that video. I mean, just so that way you guys can see, hoping you guys would do your due diligence and go watch the full monologue, not running with these little clips, the clips that I made, and forming opinions that are not there. Family, get out of that mindset of what it was when we was in the church. Whereas though the pastor says something, we're not taking the notes home to further study what he's teaching. No, you go and listen to the whole monologue. Don't just sit here and try to interpolate to make it seem like it's a deeper message. No, there's no subliminals. Be straight and direct with what you have to say. Let's stop doing this being passive spirit to those that are out of place because you like them. Being very selective. Oh, I like David Chapelle. So he got a big, no, screw that. Forget that. Wake up, people. Wake up, my people. So what? He's a comedian. He's still giving a message. Someone posted, he's a comedian, not a pastor. It's no excuse. No excuse. We held accountable for every idle word that comes out of our mouth. Isn't that the word? You don't have to be a pastor to understand integrity. You don't have to be a pastor to understand integrity. Because even in the military, since many celebrated Veterans Day, in the military. Every last person that comes through the military, whether they go off into being a doctor, whether they go off to being a commissioned officer or a non-commissioned officer, they all have to go through basic training to realize and come to the understanding that we are soldiers. We are in the same army. Doesn't matter if he's a comedian. Stop making excuses, family. He's a comedian. He's not a pastor. No, the rules state, same rules apply. Because he has a platform of influence. In wartime, guess what? All those different titles, they go away. Because you go to the basic things, the basic foundational things is that you are a soldier. Doesn't matter if you was a lawyer. When wartime comes, you got a gun in your hand, you're a soldier. Doesn't matter if you're a doctor, doesn't matter if you're a cook, doesn't matter what role you play, specialties that you have. When it's all said and done, you are still a soldier. You still have to pick up that gun and defend. That's Nehemiah chapter 4. They were building the wall, but guess what? They were ready for unexpected attacks. They went from being a carpenter to being a soldier. They remembered their number one task was not just to build the wall, but defend it. Come on, family. Stop making excuses for this contradictory behavior. Oh, Chris Rock, oh, he's a comedian. He's a comedian. Doesn't matter that he just embarrassed somebody's wife and he did it a few times, or he just being a comedian. Or Will Smith, not giving them any pass. Oh, well, that's Will Smith being with man. Let's stop giving these people excuses. Because the Most High is not giving excuses. Stop it, family. We are in war right now, a spiritual warfare. Actually, that war never ended. We're sons and daughters of prisoners of war. Literally, I adore our parents, our mothers, our fathers. Guess what? They were prisoners of war. And we are descendants of prisoners of war. So let's stop giving leadway and saying, oh, trying to come up with excuses for the behaviors of these people. Stop being selective. The same ones that want to go at Shaquille O'Neal, the same ones that want to go at, Charles Barkley, the same ones that want to go at Shannon Sharp, the same ones that want to go at these people, give the same aggression towards him because he did the same thing that they did. He just used comedy as his medium to get forth that message to continue to blow the flames. Anyway, with that being said, family, I'm out.